Hey everyone, it's Lori the Frugal Mom. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to have you. So what we're going to be making today is 15 bean soup with Hearst ham bean mix. It all comes in one bag. It comes with a seasoning packet. It's economical. It's under $2 a bag. It's awesome. So I'll just tell you all a little bit about the channel. I like to talk about frugal living, mom life, living with chronic illness, some of the challenges that I face in my life. I have 2 neurodivergent kids. I like to cook a lot with you guys. Frugal living, if I haven't already mentioned that. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And please like and share this video. I really appreciate it. Every like, share, comment, and subscription, it really does help my little family, and I appreciate it. Okay, so getting on to the soup. So I am going to be using my 10-quart Instapot Duo Nova pressure cooker. So Instapot does not make this size anymore. I don't know why. It's pretty awesome when you have a larger family. I was lucky enough to get this before they discontinued them a few years ago. It's a multi-cooker, and I just love my Instapots. I can't tell you enough about them. So what I've got going on here, I put into the bottom of the Instapot 3 tablespoons of good olive oil. I added my onion. I cooked it for 2 to 3 minutes. I did add, this is a large onion by the way, I did add 4 ribs of chopped celery. The recipe calls for 2, but I like things hearty, so you'll see I add a little bit more. I have not started to cook that yet, but I will. And the rest of the ingredients are as follows. This is 4 chopped carrots. Recipe calls for 2, but as I said, you know I like more. 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. You could use fresh if you like. It calls for fresh thyme, but I don't have that on hand, so we're going to go with 3 tablespoons of dried thyme leaves, 3 bay leaves. And this is my homemade chicken stock. That white stuff, that's just fat. Don't worry, it's not anything funky. It is still fresh. It stays good in your fridge for about 6 months if you keep it nice and cold. Oops, sorry guys. So I'm going to use that. I don't have quite 8 cups. I had another full container, but unfortunately it cracked on the top shelf of my refrigerator. So I discarded it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a cup of water to get up to that 8 cups. Like if this is 6 cups, I'll just add 2 more. If it's not quite, I'll just add whatever I need to add water-wise to get up to the 8 cups. I might actually make it 10 cups. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for every cup of water that I add, I'll add either a bouillon cube at the end when I'm boiling the soup, or I will add a teaspoon of Better Than Bouillon. Whatever I feel is the best according to the taste at that time is. Cube bouillon tends to be very salty, so we'll see when we get to the end. You could use cartoned stock or broth. You could use canned, whatever you've got on hand. I just like bone broth if I have it because it's very healthy with all the vitamins and minerals. Then you're going to add 2 cans of your diced tomatoes and salt and pepper to taste. I don't have the salt out here. I may not add it. I'm just going to taste it at the end. Of course, you've got your 15 bean soup package. It comes with the seasoning packet. And let's see. The star of our show, our beautiful ham hock, which we should get a good amount of meat off of that. The bones in it, and that's what's going to give it a lot of good flavor. The first thing you're going to do, we're going to go back over to our Instapot. We're going to hit saute. We have it on the normal setting, and we're just going to saute that that celery until it gets soft. Then we're going to add our carrots, and we'll cook that for a minute or 2 just to get them a little soft, and then our garlic. And then we'll add everything else, and we will put that on. See where it says pressure cook? High pressure. You'll toggle it like you do with all the other functions. I'm sure if you have an Instapot, you know how they work. You'll put that on high, and we're going to do an hour and 15 minutes, only because this is a larger Instapot and I want to make sure the flavors marry and everything has long enough to cook. Ordinarily, with a smaller one, you would only do an hour. So that's what we're doing now, waiting for it to come up to heat. It takes about 20 minutes for this size Instant Pot to come up to pressure, so figure you'll be cooking it for about an hour and a half. And then you will do a natural release, which means we'll just leave the Instant Pot be for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we'll come back and we will release the rest of it, you know, by pushing the button. And then we're going to take our ham hock out, let it cool, and you'll see the meat will just fall right off of the bone. So I'm going to do all of that now, guys, and then I will come back for part 2 and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, see you soon.